For many Fort Wayne singles, the search for romance, companionship, or just plain friendship takes them to bars. Tonight, we take a look inside the singles bar in my continuing report on being single in Fort Wayne. Welcome to the bar. It's a little noisy, smoky, and crowded inside, but it's a place where many Fort Wayne singles spend their free time, especially on the weekends. Singles bars have a reputation for being a place where people go looking for a mate. But that's not always the case.
We just go out just to enjoy each other's company and, to dance a little bit or listen to some good music. That's about it.
People tend to think that a person in a bar is someone that frequents it and that's all they do. It's not. You carry on business activities there, and when those are done, you'll socialize.
Others support the view that Fort Wayne bars are nothing more than pickup joints.
From what I hear, is it's a place for sexual conquest and just very temporary relationships that people end up feeling used or that it wasn't worth their time.
I used to live in Los Angeles, so I think guys out there are more easy to get along with, easier to meet. People here are just a lot of times looking just for a pickup.
And still others are just getting their feet wet.
This is my 21st birthday, so I haven't met a lot of people. I haven't been in a lot of bars yet, but it seems pretty good so far.
There's no question about it. Many Fort Wayne singles spend a lot of time in singles bars, but the question remains, can you develop a meaningful relationship at a place like this?
No, I hear that over and over. If you want to meet someone, do not go into a bar.
It's a great place to come, meet people, meet your old friends. Like tonight, I met a lot of people I haven't seen since junior high. And, I kind of forgot their names, but they still remember me.
I think it's too much of a falsehood in the singles bars, and people aren't really settled down enough to look into a marriage relationship in those type of places. So I don't advise looking there.
Well, it's happened before, but that certainly wouldn't be my first choice of where to meet my wife, but sure, I think it's possible.
You do get rejections, but, if you play on rejections, you're not going to get anywhere. So, you ask anybody you can, and, 75% of the time they say yes. Go out on the dance floor and, just have a good time.
You can have a good time, but to find a relationship, you wouldn't want to do that in here. I went to Southside, and a lot of Southsiders come in this particular bar, so that's one of the reasons why I come here. Plus, it's boring sitting at home if there's nothing on cable.
Dave DeHaven used to spend a lot of time at the bars, but looking back, he wonders why.
Pretty much wasted a lot of my time growing up in the singles bars and chasing this and chasing that and really not getting anywhere. It's more or less living from day to day.
On the other hand, Terry Loomis says the bars are a great place to meet people. He says a recent trip to Florida has him convinced that Fort Wayne's bars are better.
People in Indiana, people especially in Fort Wayne, seem to be a lot friendlier. You can go out to a singles bar anywhere and go out and dance, and people talk to you, and it seems to be generally a good time. So, yeah, there's buds from the fort.
It's safe to say that everyone that's been inside of a bar has been faced with a, delicate situation. Someone catches your eye, you're dying to meet that person, but just what do you say? You'd be surprised at some of the opening lines that are tossed around.
Boy, your mother makes beautiful babies.
He wanted to have a conversation with us. My friend Jackie said that it's cold outside. He told us that his apartment, he had the heat up to 85.
The worst line I've ever heard, I heard a couple weeks ago, some person was very bold. He asked a lady, would you like to go sweat together? I thought it was kind of tacky myself.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Tomorrow we'll conclude our series by examining alternatives to the singles bar.
And when Night Beat continues, that's quite a series you've got going there, Ken.
Tomorrow night we wrap it up and we're having fun doing it, let me tell you.
When Night Beat continues, we'll go live to the Coliseum where the Comets action is continuing.
But first, Maureen Ty, who's laughing next to me as the weather, will be right back.